So today I'm going to show you how to use and adjust a prong collar. So this right here is a Springer I got off of Amazon, and they're called pinch collars not because they pinch the dog's neck, but in order to adjust the links in here, you have to pinch the links. So an example will be right here. If I want to take two off, I pinch right here and I slide the two off right here, just like that. If I want to put them back on, I put it right here, pinch it, and pinch and put it right back on right here. Okay, so most people say that you need to have an even amount of links in order for it to work. You can use odd links, odd amount of links. It just means that one of the links will be, rendered useless, and that's completely okay. So, Nezzy, come. All right, so in order to put a prong collar on, it's as simple as putting it around and slipping it on right there, right? So if you can slide your prong collar on and off, it is way too big, right? We don't want it to be like that. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this off of Nezzy. Thank you, Nezzy. Right? And I'm going to put it together in the loop. So what I try to do is make it even on both sides as close as possible. So we have the center right here. I'm going to take the center off, and I'm going to take, let me try just two right now. And you may have to, come here, come. All right. And I'm going to try it right here. So for Nezzy, I might need a third one off because it can still slide around. Once I put that on, it's going to be a little loose, so I'm going to try a third one. If it's a little loose, because that's your dog's neck size, that's completely fine if it's a little loose. I'll take this one off. Okay, Nezzy, come here. Good girl. All right, and now I'm going to put it on. All right, perfect. So now that it's on, you can slide it. Come here. Slide it and adjust. And this should be right in the back, the part that you put the lead on. And it should be closer to the top of the neck. Obviously, sometimes depending, if I took this off one more link, it would be too tight for her. I want it to be snug, but I don't want it to already be tight. This is all about leash pressure, right? And the way prong works is it's an aversive tool. And whenever a dog pulls, it tightens and it clamps a little bit. And so they can, and it will do it on its own when a dog pulls. And that allows leash pressure, or them to understand leash pressure. So an example, come on, this way. There we go. This way. Here we go. This way. This way. Go, Joe. Hey, leave it. Good. Good. Perfect. There we go. So you don't want to be trigger happy on this. See how she shook and it went down just slightly right here? That's fine. So you don't want to be trigger happy on a prong collar. Whenever a dog gets to the end of the lead, you can do a little pull, but you don't want to just pop like crazy all the time for no reason, or they're going to get confused and not know. Now, in order to take the prong collar off, it's the same thing. You basically bring it to the top, so that way it's in the smallest part of the neck. I like to slide it a little bit, so that way it's centered, easier to go and not get snagged on something. And again, it's just pinch and pull off. Done. And that's how a prong collar works. And I like to save all my links. If yours is completely set for the dog in front of you, the one you own, you don't have to save the links necessarily unless your dog is going to gain weight or increase in size. If you're working with a puppy that's not fully adult yet, save those links. But I work as a trainer, so I save all my links on here and I adjust per dog if it's necessary that I use a prong collar on a dog. But that's it. That's a prong collar. It's fairly simple to use. We just need to make sure that is adjusted right on the dog. Now, if it is not properly adjusted onto the dog, you're not going to necessarily injure the dog. It takes a lot of negligence or purposeful misuse of a prong collar to actually injure or abuse a dog. If you have this adjusted wrong or improperly put on the dog, the most you're going to do is just make it less effective. That's the most you're going to do for the sake of what the prong collar actually does. So enjoy training, and hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Cheers.